Hey, 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 peeps. What it do? What's going on? So, we have some new stuff to talk about. I got one review right here about to go down. For now, check out this picture though. I took this picture at a Black Lives Matter protest a few weeks ago. I took a whole bunch of pictures, but this is just one of them that I like that I have put on my wallpaper for my desktop. I just thought I'll show you guys, maybe you guys will like it. Let me know. Leave me a comment. See if you're digging it or not. But let's get into the main hot sauce of today. All right, so let's get it on. All right, so today we have some Mogami Gold. Mogami Gold. Um, let's see. We have some Mogami, the cable of the pros, gold analog reference microphone cable, most accurate cable available, widest frequency response, highest cancellation of hum and noise, increases dynamic range, and it has a lifetime warranty. Um, Analog reference microphone cable. So it has a little diagram, a little abstract diagram there. It shows like it has four little wires, like kind of braided and threaded together. Then they have um, like a shield, and then there's just a regular casing. And then even this shield, there's a shield on these little wires too. So that's interesting. So yeah, it has a OFC, oxygen-free copper ultra high density spiral shield, a XLPE insulation shield, and it has a quad conductor cable, and that has a shield. Um, the Mogami Gold series uses selected Mogami Neglex Studio Quad oxygen-free copper cables. This four conductor cable usually cancels noise caused by poor ground planes and high RF radio frequencies or electromagnetic fields. And the ultra high density spiral shield is the most densely wound available. All this engineering helps cure many of the problems encountered in a project or home studio, creating a much quieter recording environment with vastly improved dynamic range. Mogami, a division of Marshall Electronics. This product can expose you to chemicals including lead, which is known to the state of California to cause cancer, reproductive, and developmental harm. For more information, visit www.p65warnings.ca.gov. And that is what the label says to these cables. And they are pretty like they just feel like nice. Like leather on. They feel almost like leather and not plastic. They feel pretty premium, Not they don't feel like a cheapo, the cheap version of these or something, like a Walmart or Amazon version. They don't feel like those at all. I almost broke my cable. Don't want to do that. Well, I guess there is a I know no excuse lifetime warranty, so no matter the excuse, they're gonna replace them. So I could like piss on them and throw them in the ocean and dig them and fish them out, and they'll still replace them. That's cool, huh? So it's not like you're just paying for a premium. You're paying for a lifetime warranty too. And these are 10 feet. I was gonna get 6 feet cables, but I got 10 feet instead. It's pretty long. It looks like it'll work for me. This is exactly the amount of length that I need. I was gonna get six, and thinking about 6 feet now, I'm like, yeah, that's too short for what I need. So I'm glad I got these instead, the tens, the 10 feeters, 10 footers. And they like the build quality is really nice. Like about these cables, like they have this really smooth button, a release button, and this is like a patented release button. This is the new trick XLR cable ends. These are patented ends. These are special. These aren't like every other XLR cable end. These are premium, professional, high class. Okay? Okay. So yeah, like this button, I've used these before. Not this pair, but XLR cables. Like usually when I press something like this on a different or a cheapo version, it's very dull and hard, and it's like pressing a button you don't want to press. But this is very smooth, like it's very smooth, like, and yeah, it snaps in. It's very good, very good. The precision of the machining on this, and when I say machining, I mean like how they cut it and machine the metal or aluminum or whatever it is. It's very precise. It's very precise. I've seen XLR cables that are jagged edges and sharp, and it will destroy your XLR inputs to your devices. I've seen people put these into a interface or something and then pull out, and this comes off into it. Then they have to send the device in to get it, taken out. Like it's just I don't want to go through that, so I just got these. Um, very high quality cables. And now, as we get into more research about the stuff that I don't have in my mind at the moment, and we're at 6 minutes, so let's get into it. So let me bring this up, and it's gonna be window capture. We're gonna do that. I need to just grab a couple of pages that I just closed because I'm obviously remaking this video. I'm trying to make it shorter, just time. So we're gonna have, we need this and we need this up. Then I need, this can't, it's gonna be this, and then it's gonna be, I know it's that one for sure. Um, Sorry about that.
Hello, everyone.
That Joe Biden commercial always like frustrates me. I'm just trying to get these pages up real quick so I can run through this video. I know I should have had this up before, but my bad. So I have to redo this video basically. That's why I have to. So let me tell you what. I got everything up and let's dive in. Now that I got all my information up. So window capture, we'll turn that up, and we're gonna bring my I guess I could just bring my camera down some. That might work, right? Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. We gotta take the image off. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's see how it works now. There we go. Okay. So we'll stay right there. Now, these are the cables that I purchased. And this isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. No, this isn't. This is something that I'm doing on my own investments. So this is their website. This is the cable. They have so many different sizes. They have a 2, 6, 10, 15, 25, 50, 100-foot cables available for sale. Their wire-width Neglex Studio Quad offer superior clarity and freedom from noise, RF interference. Terminated with black body, 3-pin XLR connectors, and gold contacts. Lifetime warranty. But that's all they have here. So we'll move on to the next page. And this is where I purchased mine from, to be honest. And I got the 10-foot cable, and that's $55.95. I'm planning to get another one too, so I can have two. Um, so yeah, there's a little video here. If you want to watch that, you can. This is a really old video, but you can watch it if you want. Mogami Gold Pro Performance Amazing Value. Whether you're recording or performing live, you need cables that let you capture the full impact of your source. That's what you get with Mogami Gold. For decades, top audio engineers worldwide have chosen Mogami cabling for superior audio quality, low loss signal transfer, vanishing low noise, and consistent manufacturing quality. Mogami Gold uses the same microphone instrument and multi-channel interface cable found in world-class studios. Backed with Mogami's no excuses lifetime warranty. No excuses. Like I said before, I could piss on it, burn it, whatever. They're gonna replace it. Cables are a vital component of your sound chain. Leave it a don't leave it to chance. Wire up with Mogami Gold. Sound chain means, you got a microphone, you got your Mogami cable or any kind of XLR cable, then you have whatever device it connects to or devices it connects to, and that's called the sound chain. So if your sound chain has, or if my sound chain has a weak link in it, meaning the microphone is low quality or budget based, the XLR cord is a cheapo, or the interface is a cheapo, I'm gonna have a cheapo problems. But if I go non-cheapo at all of my sound chain, then I'm gonna have that sound, that clarity, that noiseless, beautiful precision sound. You feel me? Professional sound. Top engineers and musicians trust Mogami. How many minutes in my head? I'm sorry I have to do this, but I do. 12. Let's hurry up. Top engineers and musicians trust Mogami. Professional engineers and musicians around the world have turned to Mogami for high quality audio cable solutions that are built to last. In fact, Mogami has invested years of research into developing some of the most transparent lossless cables you can find. That's why the Sweetwater crew enthusiastically recommends them. So whether you are on stage or in the studio with a microphone, guitar, bass, or keyboard, you can trust Mogami cables to give you the full sound of your instrument with ultra low noise and maximum durability. Mogami Gold AES cables features, I pretty much went over that with the insert of the packaging. And I guess we could see best cable in the market, period. This cable is magic. My current setup for voiceover is a Sennheiser. He has a vocal booth, experiencing a slight amount of hiss. Um, I contacted Drew about purchasing a tube preamp in hopes that it would alleviate the hiss. When he got back to me the following day, he informed me that my current setup would not benefit from a preamp and that I would actually end up with more noise. He then suggested the Mogami Gold mic cable, as one I was using at the time was quite cheap by comparison. Okay, cheap by comparison. I mean, comparison, price, technology. I'm thinking he's talking about both price and quality. So yeah, like he was gonna spend money into a preamp. Preamps aren't cheap, but like he was gonna fork out like probably $1,000 or more for a damn preamp when all he needed was to change out the cable. You see, do your I do my research. I have to do my research because I have to know. I don't want to not to know these things. So I do my research. And this is a video here um you could check out. I already pressed the like button. Um Blake Polson installs records and discusses the quality and sound of Mogami Studio Gold microphone cables. So he goes in and he shares his experience with using the cables himself in his professional studio in Hollywood, California, or Los Angeles, one of the two. But yeah, he goes in and he talks about he's been using them over a decade and how wonderful they basically are in his experience. And when I did my research, like what he's saying when he talks in this video and he shares his experience and about these cables, it matches up with what people are saying in the forums. And I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about the music forums. I'm talking about the producer community, the music maker community. What they're saying in the forums are matching up with what he's saying. So I believe him. Um, but I will seriously ultimately believe in once I try those out, and then probably buy a cheap ass Amazon or Walmart cable, and then I'll really know the difference. um, so there's this guy, and I gave him a dislike because when I did my research, what he's saying in this video, in my opinion, when I hear what he says, it makes no sense to me. And you guys can, and gals, ladies and gentlemen, you can go and watch this video yourself. You could watch that last video yourself. But in this man's video, when I listened to it, and I was all like, what I read and research and what he's saying, because I went to research first and then I came to YouTube. That's just what I do. I go research, then I come to YouTube to see what people are making videos about. And then, so when I did my research and I came and watched the YouTube, I watched the other guy's video. He was on point to what they were saying in the producer and music making community. And then what he was saying was like, it didn't make sense. It didn't add up. It didn't sit on the same level as everyone else in the community, basically. Like, what community is he from? What music community is he from? Like, he obviously isn't from the same one I'm from or something. But I'm not saying that he's a bad guy, or I'm not trying to put any dirt on his name or anything like that, but I gave him a simple dislike. I gave him a thumbs down because of what he was promoting in the video, as well as misinformation, in my opinion. So, in the video, he goes on and he's talking about how Mogami cables, um, pretty much like aren't the best cables to buy. They aren't the greatest. And you can save money and buy these cables for half the price. Let's just click on it. The reason why he says you could buy these cables for half the price is true. Like, look at the 10-foot cable, $12.90. And that's like more than less than half the price I paid for these Mogami cables, right? And the reason why he's saying what he's saying about buying the buying these cables, these Speak Friends Premium XLR cables, and half the price of that, in my opinion, it just doesn't make sense because these don't have the same threading. They don't have the same threading. They don't have the oxygen-free copper ultra high density spiral shield. They don't have the XLPE insulation. They don't have that. I'm not sure if they have the quad conductor cable, but we could go dive in real quick. Um Female, male, they don't say anything about it. And I'm pretty sure they don't. So the reason why I gave him a thumbs down is because it was kind of misleading in my opinion. I just felt like when I saw it, it was misleading me into a direction I didn't want to go in because I already did my research and what he was saying didn't add up to the research. So I gave him a thumbs down. Now, these cables are really premium feeling, premium looking, and premium on paper. So I got them, and I do plan on buying a second pair because if something happens to them or they become defective, I just want to have another pair in case, like, there's no Guitar Center where I live at. There's no Guitar Center around here. I'm not sure if there is a music store that sells these particular cables. So if there is a music store like close by where I live that sells these cables, then that means I could just go in. If they're not working, I could just go in and be like, "Hello, I like to exchange these," and they will give me exchange. No excuses, no questions. Maybe they'll ask what happened, but no excuses. Like they can't make up an excuse like, "Oh, it's not covered." No, like they're just gonna give them to me, and I want to get a second pair in case like they don't, in case a music store in my area right now doesn't sell these. I can have a second pair on backup. If these go out, I could just plug those backups in and send these out to get replaced if there's no music store near me that sells these. So yeah, I'll just send these out and then put the backup pair in, and then when I get the new ones, that'll be the backup pair until the ones in, you know how to just cycle them out, right? That's just how it goes. So, you know, I am going to get into more videos later. I'm not gonna do like a sound quality test. I've done a examination. I've done a thorough review, in my opinion, for the most part, except for testing the sound. I don't have another cable to test the sound with, so I'm gonna have to buy like a cheap Walmart or Amazon cable, and I'm gonna have to compare them once I get those. So maybe sometime in the future I'll have that video ready to go for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, if you want to go check out my last video, I did talk a little bit about, these XLR cables, and I talked about the other products that I got in the mail from Sweetwater, and I'm gonna do some reviews on those too. And once I get everything situated, I'm gonna do another review when I'm using everything and doing tests that way too. But for now, everything's still in the box except for these cables, and I don't want to open boxes until I do the review, because that's like very authentic. It's authentic to open a product for your viewers and your peeps on YouTube. I mean, I feel like it's more authentic for me to open up a brand new package, on video. It just feels authentic for my peeps, like for y'all. Like it just makes me feel like I'm bringing you authentic material to watch and learn from. So when I just don't want to open these boxes because I have a microphone and I have an interface that I got too, but you go check that out in the last video. But I'm going to do reviews on those too, the same way I did on this cable. And if you would like to check those out, please follow, like, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this one. Follow, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you can be informed of when I do upload more videos. And I hope everyone has a great night and a great day and a great evening wherever you're at in the world. And I wish you all the best, you and your families. I hope we make it through all this madness together, and I hope we can make the world a better place. Peace out. It's your boy. It's the Money Baby.